always put out a very difficult pattern, and this week is no exception. It's 2 point something to 1. So those of you who bowl know that's a difficult pattern. Only 25 mils. It's a pattern that starts difficult and gets impossible. So that's where I'm headed to tackle this week. Had to leave at 4:30 this morning. Got to be there at 9. One thing I never think about when I leave that this early is being able to watch the sun come up. It's always freaking spectacular. Whether I'm driving into it or driving away from it, it's always spectacular. So, welcome back to the pothole. Welcome back to the next episode. My good friend Sylvester has been on me about getting a urethane ball. So he supplied me with the purple tank. Thank you, Sylvester. I got it drilled up. Urethane is supposed to take the bite out of very difficult problems and very difficult lane conditions. So we'll see how it. Since I bowl in difficult lane conditions all the time, urethane's not a bad ball to have in your arsenal. So we'll see how it goes. At least I'll have something that I can go to when it really gets bad. In fact, I need to. I haven't bowled with it yet, so I'll have to kind of work it out on these difficult patterns. So we'll see.
Left at the fork to continue on I-40 East. Follow signs for I-24 East, Knoxville. Your destination is on the left.
Alright, I'm here at Plateau Lanes in Crossville, Tennessee. games of qualifying and cut to the top 16. It's a short pattern, short oil.
With 2 titles, Mr. Jeremy Adams. On lanes 19 and 20 with 4 titles, Mr. Nathaniel Potter. Also on 19 and 20 with 5 titles, Mr. Dustin Davis. On 21 and 22 with 5 titles, Chris Miller. On 21 and 22 with 11 titles, Josh Lewis. And our newest champion, we also have a jersey presentation with 1 title on 19 and 20, Mr. Ben Snyder. This year, if you do win, you get a Bonafide jersey as champion. Today you bowl 5 games across 5 pairs of lanes, skipping one pair left after each game. Skipping 1 pair left after each game. We are not using 1 through 4. So 5 and 6 will go to 21 and 22. 23 and 24 will go to 19 and 20. After 5 games of qualifying, we will cut to the top 13 and drop all pins. After those scores have been confirmed, we will be seeded based on those scores into a single game, single elimination bracket. During competition, in order to maintain a respectable pace of play, please observe a 1-lane courtesy. If you want to get in brackets, the eliminator high game of the 279 pot, please do so during practice. Once you throw your first ball of competition, those will be closed. If you do get in any of that, please stick around if you think you may get any money. We will not hold money until our next tournament.
I am going to bowl with the urethane. It's just a smoother, more controlled shot. So I'll just have to learn on this pattern, bowling with urethane and what it's going to do and how it's going to react. But I'm going to be standing probably board 15, throwing it up the gutter. I may even scoot over a little further because I saw where if I bellied it, it didn't come back. So I got to get a take on this urethane. But that's the bowl to have, the ball to have. .202 last game with about 3 Brooklyns. I almost bailed on the urethane, but that's not going to help me become a better bowler. I got to stick it out. I missed 4 single pins, a 10 pin, 2 4 pins, almost 3 4 pins because I'm not, for some reason I think the urethane is not going to hook, and it does hook, it just don't hook as much. So I just got to get used to it, you know, so I got to grind it out. But to get that 202 with 3 opens, that's pretty good. That's a gift. So see if I can settle down and roll the ball, because if I roll it good, it does finish, you know, so. 133, last game with 5 opens. 2 of them were my fault, threw bad balls, and the other 3 was just bad, wrong mark I used to, you know, bad targeting. I'm still learning with the urethane, but it's not really that bad. Missing a ton of spares using this urethane ball. This urethane is difficult. It's the right ball to have for this short oil pattern. But I don't know when it's going to hook and when it's not going to hook, you know. A lot of times I look at it, I think it's going to hook and it doesn't. But my spares is the worst because it's not hooking. I miss more double wood and like buckets because the ball doesn't hook.
I threw that so bad.
Terrible.
The one before that, perfect on my hand. It makes it irritating.
Quite frustrating.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
A horrible learning curve. I haven't really moved with the urethane. I'm ironically bowling with the tournament leader, and he hasn't moved. He's still throwing the same urethane ball. So I was trying to go to school, but it ain't working.
For Easter.
I was gonna move, but he hasn't moved. So
I'm gonna go. Carly like to take a sheet. She wouldn't be my
Two frames ago, I made a move. I was standing 14 and targeting 4.
You guys go back to tonight?
And I just been struggling. So I scooted over to 17, and then I targeted 7, and I got around the ball, and I guess it slowed down a little bit because I'm not trying to force it in a spot. So I've had two. I mean, it finished well, you know. And I went ahead and made that move because I realized, like, the tournament leader, he's not throwing the ball the same way I'm throwing it. He comes up the back of the ball and starts it out on 2, you know, and I'm going out the 2, and it just wasn't working for me. You know, I would get some strikes every now and then, but nothing consistent. But these last 2 shots, there's been some consistency, so I'll take a little win. The spares are something different. I'm going to have to figure out that I need to move to different spots to make the same spares, and that's the learning curve that I wish that I was able to leapfrog, but I'm not. It's just going to be rough, and I hate that, you know. I don't like bowling bad. This is like learning how to, not quite learning how to bowl all over again, but this urethane is just different, totally different. That's why I hesitated. It took me so long to get a urethane bowl because I thought that I was going to have to learn how to bowl again, you know, with the reaction, because I don't know a lot. It is what it is. 148 that game.
Did you not grab it?
So I was a little more pleased with the reaction I got when I moved.
No, down there. Where were you just coming from? Right there.
You know, urethane is definitely, seems like you have to be exact with it. You know, because you can wrap some 10s, that's for sure.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen, oh the irony. To hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
was 185 with a couple of opens. Switched to the Mo-Rich Frenzy the last game, and it had a good look. Just had a couple bad spares. What I do know about urethane is it stretches the pattern, so I knew I was able to go to
once we start announcing our top 13.
reactive.
There will be no opportunity
I just didn't know
to
when.
change your scores.
That's something I'm gonna have to learn.
Once we start announcing our top 13, there will not be a chance to change your
Definitely a
scores.
learning experience, which I knew that it would be. I just wish it wasn't so severe. Games of 202, and that was lucky because I had like 3 Brooklyns in that game. Then I had one, like 138, 148, 150, 148, you know, in my last game, 185. Urethane, something else, just spares. God dang the spares. But I'm gonna have to bowl with it to get used to it, plain and simple. But I don't know if it will be like, you know, I'll use it initially until it stretches the pattern a bit, maybe a couple games, and then I get out of it until I get more comfortable throwing urethane. Yeah, that's what we'll just do. We'll ease into it. All right, that's it for here. Painful, but it's part of the process.